Used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low. You as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time, you were my everything. It's clear to see that time hasn't changed a thing. It's very deep inside me, but I feel there's something you should know.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Big World Project. We're back with another video, and today's topic is why do people of color do not support their own businesses or practices or whatever you want to call them. In my opinion, we expect so much from people of color, or we expect not everybody, but we expect free shit or shit from our own businesses, and that's not right. That, you know, it's a business. Of course, they gotta support themselves and their family. So giving away free stuff is not business wise. So for you to come in there and say, "Well, you black like me, you supposed to be helping us. You supposed to be giving us," like, that don't make sense. How do that make sense? You know what I'm saying? If I give you the product, how is that helping me grow as a business?
That's true.
So I want to hear some people's thoughts about this. Let's start with J1. What's your thought about this topic?
I would say on a minor note, yeah, how people do expect to get free shit, the hookup, you know, that 2 cent of a, hey, I do for you, you do for me type deal. And on a higher note, I think because of they're used to what they're getting from other stores, like you got all your name brand, you got your Albertsons, you got your Walmarts, your Targets, and then you got your Nike, then you got your all the Prada and all this other stuff. Then when black folks try to come up with something, it's like, well, how does your stuff stack up to what they've been used to already? So I think it kind of stems into it a little bit.
It's almost like we need some type of incentive to, you know, turn away from what we're used to go support, you know, this new thing over here.
All right.
I agree with that.
But like I said, it goes back to what I said. They expect so much from, especially for business starting out. Like, why y'all don't have this? Why y'all don't have that? Why you don't have this? I still got this. Well, I'm just starting out. You know what I'm saying? So for me to have everything right now, that would be wonderful. But like I said, I'm just starting out, and I just want, you know, more money I get in, the more word of mouth goes around, and the more stuff I can get in my store. But a lot of people don't realize that once they walk in the store, they expect to see everything. In my opinion.
Well, you know, there's always the I mean, that's true and all that, and there's all that about it, all that. But you know, there's also the other side of that too, where black folk don't know how to deal with black folk.
Yeah.
When I say black folk, I don't really mean black folk. I mean people of color too. But you know, how often, in my own experience, more often than not, when I go into Target or when I go into Walmart in the good white neighborhoods, air quotes, you get better service. People know. I mean, people know you're spending your money, so they're going to treat you nicer. You go into the less nicer neighborhoods, less, you know, people of color oriented neighborhoods, and you get attitudes. People's like, well, if you don't want to buy it here, you know, go somewhere else, blah blah blah. They don't care. You know, it's almost as if they fully expect you to support it solely based on the fact that they are people of color or that they're black, not because they're providing you a service. Service be damned. Customer service in the black neighborhood, non-existent. I mean, I know that's harsh, and that's not necessarily true everywhere. I do understand that, saying that it's not everywhere, but let's be real.
Yeah, but you're speaking from your experience, though.
But most, and I live in Georgia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I live in McDonough, Georgia. One exit up is a Walmart. One exit down is another Walmart. Actually, there's pretty much a Walmart on every exit, you know, coming to and from my house. But anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, so I can tell you right now, the Walmart in Locust Grove, I consider that white Walmart.
Quotation.
The Walmart in McDonough, I consider that black Walmart.
Okay.
I can honestly tell you that I can go to white Walmart and find stuff that black Walmart don't have, and they're literally two exits apart from each other.
I can understand
The attitudes and the service at the white Walmart much better than the attitudes and the service at black Walmart.
Okay.
And they're only two exits apart from each other. So yeah, I'm gonna, and I know I'm using Walmart, but let's put that in the frame of, you know, smaller companies that are owned by people of color and who are not owned by people of color. If you're getting better service and you're getting better service, you're getting treated right, and people act like they want to buy, they want you to spend their money, they're gonna treat you as such. You don't really get that a lot in minority-owned businesses. In a lot of places, not everywhere, but in a lot of places. That's my experience. So people of color need to step up their game in the customer service department if they expect other people of color to support it. That's in my opinion.
What's your thoughts on the group?
I agree with him because it's like just using my experience as a customer representative. Like I do customer service every day, 7 days a week. You know, when I'm not dancing. So it's kind of true. It's like you, and I can use it as an experience. As my manager is black, I have a black manager. I had a black manager, and I have a black supervisor. My manager was just fired. She, like when people come in and come to business, and you know, again, I work for a nonprofit. I work for a daycare. So when people expect you to give them, you know, hey, how are you? How can I help you? And I put my white woman voice on all the time. I don't care what I don't care if I'm pissed off. I'm like, thank you for calling the YWCA. This is Philip speaking. How may I help you? I'm like that 24 all the time, and I don't let that change for nothing. And even if I'm in a bad mood, you know, and we do get people, and I'm not, you know, I'm half black, so kind of have the right to say this. I notice that every time somebody comes to my job, it is if they're Caucasian or if they're, you know, Asian, whatever, they are the sweetest people. They come in, they're like, oh, hey, how are you? I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. When I get my brothers and sisters, even my part of my race, Puerto Rican,
Shaquans and Shakishas and
with 3 Ys, yeah. They're like, they come in as, you know, I have to help you. Like, honestly, this is my job. You know what? I learned that I don't have to give you services if I feel you don't deserve them. Because if you're gonna come out to me like, I'm looking for daycare, what you gonna do for me? Honestly, I'll be like, bitch, you can get the fuck out. Because my wife will.
Oh, sure, man. That's the exit right there. Don't let the door knock if you're on the way out.
And what's funny is I do it purposely. I'll be like, well, we do take care for kids, and off the back, because care for kids over here is it's a helping. It helps people who can't pay for daycare. So
Right.
that's part of it. And then people look at me like, I don't need help. Why you think I need help? I'm like, I'm just telling you. You know, we do take care for kids. It's pretty pricey here. It's like, I think like my daycare is $237 a week.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the only people who pay that are the white people. Like,
They even crazy to pay that much. That's still crazy.
like I live in, but not only that, like preschool here is $140 a week, and again, it's based on your income. And what I've noticed is that people of color, even people, you know, I consider Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans,
everybody under the same umbrella. Yeah.
Oh, man, that
and I notice that people of color will get it cheaper, but will complain if they're like, say, I can't tell you how many times I've had women pay $8 a week, literally $8 a week for daycare. Mind you, that's 9 hours of day, Monday through Friday, breakfast, lunch provided, and you know they're getting an education. We follow a a organization called NIAC, and it's accredited and they don't see that. If they miss 7 weeks, they want to know why did I get enrolled? It's only $8. If it was $8, well, how come you didn't pay it? Huh? And then literally, I will have people who pay $64 a week, like, like there's, don't get me wrong, there's some of our people who are like, okay, I fucked up, it's a hard time, I'll pay it. These people literally who pay $16 a week, even if they miss 2 weeks, why I gotta pay $32?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, do you not know that $32 is milk, eggs, a thing of chicken, and maybe some candy?
Right. Girl, to keep your child alive, okay?
We are taking care of your child, and mind you, a lot of these people they don't work. They don't work. Literally, they're off state. They live off the state. Like, use my story example. I work 5 jobs. I have no money. I'm behind on my bills, but yet I don't qualify for food stamps because I make too much money.
That's
For
correct.
a 1-person household. But yet a woman, so I know somebody who has 7 kids and she's on her 8th kid.
Mm-hmm.
She has no job. She gets about $1,000 in food stamps a month.